Winning is our business, and business is good. Get that camera off my face.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of KRAKEN TV. This is Donnie and the Duke, and Duke, we are only 1 month away from the KRAKEN Classic.
Donnie, I could not be more excited. You're going to have 8 different competitors eliminated one by one, and they're going to be able to have a chance at taking the title from my personal lawyer, my friend, your champion, their champion, just in case.
Well, in the main event, speaking of the KRAKEN Classic, a coin is going to be on the line as Joey Hyder defends his coin against a former holder of the coin, Edward Draven. But first, ladies and gentlemen, let's go to the ring for the debut of Tsunami. All right, ladies and gentlemen, first match of the episode. Tsunami finally gonna debut here against the also debuting Alicia Love.
Very interesting competitors here. You know, about the same size. I think this is gonna be an awesome, awesome match, Donnie. Now I want to say welcome back to KRAKEN Pro Wrestling.
Well, it's good to be back, although there are a lot of issues on my desk right now that I'm going to have to take care of, including one with Tsunami. More on that later, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait, what you got to... What's the,
you'll find out. You'll find out.
Come on. Everybody loves Tsunami.
Ready? Yep. You ready? Ring the bell!
The bell is ringing, and here we go. And I'll tell you who doesn't love Tsunami, Rose Gold. Yeah, pretty much... After a few months, Rose Gold was getting established here in KRAKEN Pro Wrestling, and Tsunami has just been attacking her. And then Rose Gold's been attacking Tsunami. And quite frankly, I'm sick and tired of it. Something is going to be done.
What you going to do about it, General Manager?
Right now, I'm wondering if Alicia Love can get it done right here, right now.
Well, she better do something because right now, Tsunami
made her debut. Alicia Love made her debut in the August of 23. So, you know, relatively still new to the business. Tsunami, on the other hand, been wrestling for 7 years, trained by Luke Gallows and Misha Taylor.
That experience helps her out here.
She's a second-generation wrestler. As I said, you know, a lot of history with Rose Gold. I don't know of any history between her and Alicia Love, other than the fact that she wants to get the win here in her debut. You know, she's been a presence in the roster for a while now, but I finally was able to get her in the ring officially.
Look, she'll get in the ring when she's ready. Now she's ready.
Shoulder tackle
to show what she can do.
Shoulder tackle from Alicia Love. Definitely the stronger of the two women, I dare say. Giving her a hug, and that's not a friendly hug like you'd see on Barney and Friends.
Really?
What? You didn't watch that show when you were a kid? I love you, you love me. Whew, she's beating up Tsunami. That rhymed, kind of. Just kick out from Tsunami.
Wow. KRAKEN Pro Wrestling, you can bring up Barney.
Well, right now, what's getting brought up is Alicia Love back to a vertical base, charging onto Tsunami. Tsunami tripping her there. Oh, and using that.
Hey, that was smart using words for that.
Tsunami, of course, going to play loose with the rules here. As of the count of 5.
Hey, she's got a count of 5. Use that to your advantage.
Quite
That shows the
frankly,
experience that she has. I'm sure, you know, Luke Gallows possibly showed her that. Great mentor.
quite frankly, I'm not surprised with the actions and antics and overall demeanor of Tsunami in the ring. I pretty much figured this would be how she was. As I said, her issues with Rose Gold have been going on too long. Now has Alicia Love by the hair.
Just helping her up.
Helping her right into the top of that turnbuckle.
Now she's just stretching, showing her how, you know, look, this is the leg stretch.
what she is doing is focusing her strategy on the throat and neck of Alicia Love. It already got damaged by that middle rope. Got more damage from the boot of Tsunami, who, like a tsunami, is just waving down those blows onto Alicia Love.
Tsunami, Kraken. Yes, there's a theme.
I think we all understand the connection, Duke.
Some of these listeners or watchers on YouTube
Took too long, schoolboy now.
too smart.
Tsunami able to just slip out of it like trying to put handcuffs on an eel.
That's it. That's it.
Gonna go for the pin here. No, only a 2 count.
Slow count, ref. Oh, Pee-wee.
Referee Pee-wee is a fine official here in Kraken Pro Wrestling, him along with referee Clark. Clark's had issues of his own. And now,
Yeah, his dad got fired.
more on that later. Right now, Tsunami right in the middle of the ring trying to choke the love out of Alicia Love. But now Alicia Love stomping the foot on the mat, trying to get the adrenaline going, trying to get the blood flowing, trying to get back up to her feet, managing to do that. Now laying the elbows into Tsunami. Jawbreaker on a Tsunami, and it's a beautiful sight.
Dirt.
Ooh, another strike. Tsunami might have bitten off a bit more than she can chew here. Alicia Love might be getting some revenge by proxy for Rose Gold. Both ladies now. Alicia Love has control. Oh, I thought Alicia Love had control there. No, Tsunami trying to get control back.
Tsunami has had control of this whole match the whole time. Spoiler alert.
Tsunami trying to set her up. No! Alicia Love had that. Alicia Love had that scouted saying, not on my watch, that ain't gonna happen. Ooh, vicious swinging neck breaker onto Alicia Love, and that could be it. And it is. All right, don't go anywhere, folks. I got a little something I need to announce.
Hey, where'd you go? Where you go? Oh, come on. Oh, so now the general manager has something to say. Go ahead, Donnie. Tell these people.
show, you two are going to have a match, and once and for all, you are going to get these issues settled between the two of you. Do I make myself clear? Now, Rose, there is one caveat. There's one caveat to this, Rose. In order for you to take this match, you have to give up your Kraken coin. Are you okay with doing that? All right. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this Kraken coin will be given to the winner of the next cash-in, cash-out scramble. Ladies, I almost forgot to say, since you two want to give each other a good beating, we're in the South, I'm going to make it a leather strap match. I want you two to beat each other like you brought home a D on your report cards. All right, both of you get out of the ring. Security, make sure they don't tear each other apart till the anniversary show. Ladies, thank you for your time.
Here standing with the father of flawless, Edward Draven. Edward, it's so good to see you. How are you feeling?
It's great to see you too, Kay. I actually feel flawless, of course. You know, a new outfit, new hair, had to look good for the people, and I'm really excited to be back.
Wonderful. Do you feel confident going into your match against Joey Hyder to obtain one of the Kraken coins?
Yeah, I actually do. Joey Hyder, you see, he's a very big, strong...
Eddie!
Hey, what's up?
Okay, nice to see you.
Hi.
I just couldn't help but hearing you say my name over there. And if you have something to say, you can politely say it to my face.
I was just telling her how I'm going to win tonight. You see, I missed having my coin, so I don't have a problem with taking Joey's. With all due respect.
I mean, with all due respect, Eddie, I like you. You got a good character, you got a good head on your shoulders. Hey, you're going to be a future star in this business.
Well, thank you so much.
But the sad part is for you, it's not your night tonight. I've earned this Kraken coin, and I am going to the Kraken Classic to earn my championship. But if you think that's BS, what I'm saying at all is BS. You can earn this coin by proving it to me and to everybody else out in that ring.
You know what, Joey? I have no problem with proving it because I'll take your pretty little coin and put it in my pretty little purse, and then I'm going to walk out for my championship match. And that's not my opinion. It's a flawless fact. I'll see you out there.
Well, a Kraken coin is up for grabs here in the main event, Duke, as Joey Hyder is ready to defend his Kraken coin against a man who used to hold a Kraken coin, Edward Draven.
Well, Draven's going to have his hands full. G.I. Joey, you know, come on.
Well, this Kraken coin has been very much passed around. Edward Draven won it in a cash-in, cash-out scramble. In another cash-in, cash-out scramble, Sweeper pinned him for that very coin, and then Joey Hyder pinned Sweeper for the coin. So now the coin has a chance to make it all the way back to Edward Draven.
Well, stranger things have happened here in Kraken.
Joey Hyder, an upstanding citizen here of Kraken Pro Wrestling, extending his hand of good sportsmanship. And Edward Draven giving his affections back in his own unique way. Joey don't quite know what to think of that.
I don't either.
Edward Draven, the father of Flawless, just thinks he's got it, so he likes to flaunt it. Now going to flaunt into no. Joey Hyder gaining control of the back. And
Kind of took a G.I. Joey by surprise.
all I can say is that Edward Draven enjoys his work. Now Edward Draven gaining control of the back here, but Joey Hyder. Did he just spank him? Edward Draven telling Joey Hyder to call him. I believe Joey Hyder is happily married.
Well, I did a diamond den with G.I. Joe. He tried to shake my hand. I don't
And
know
now,
that well.
down onto the mat, Edward Draven goes, rolling him over like an alligator. Alligator roll. And
Now,
Joey giving a spanking to Edward Draven, and Edward Draven is blushing. Edward Draven is blushing. Anyways,
I think I'm just going to let you call this one.
Edward Draven with the chest poked out there. Collar and elbow tie-up now. These two men deciding to get serious. Into the corner, Edward Draven goes. Both men want to hold on. Both men want to hold that coin. The athleticism of the father
Nice
of Flawless. Two nice arm
Another
drags. Trying
The
for the
backslide.
backslide. Yep.
And we're calling the same thing here. I'm just going to let you do it here. You do the play-by-play. I'm sorry.
That's what I try to do. That's part of my job. Into the ropes. Shoulder tackle now from Joey Hyder.
I'm just confused on this one.
Not today, kid.
Joey Hyder picking up speed and
Wow.
power slam onto Edward Draven. Joey Hyder off the ropes. Big buddy splash, and now not going to go for the pin, going to go for the chokehold.
He's probably going to regret that. Should have went for the cover. When you got a chance to cover, go ahead and get the win.
Perhaps should have went for the cover, but trying to choke the life out of Edward Draven. Edward Draven kicking the mat with his foot, trying to get the blood flowing, trying to get the adrenaline pumping. Ring general that Edward Draven was, he got his foot on the bottom rope, only for a second though. Now Joey Hyder back in control.
Well, Travis, at least he got out of that one. And a slap to his face. Wow. G.I. Joey, I don't know how he likes that. Got that look on his face.
You know, the first time it was all fun and games, but I think he's getting tired of the sass of the father of Flawless. Shoulder tackles into the corner there.
Really a different side to Joey here.
Joey Hyder is a nice guy, but demons run when a good man goes to war. German suplex now on Edward Draven. Snap suplex now, transitioning into a pin attempt. No.
Once again, he should have went for the cover.
Watch the closed fist, Joey. Come on, open him up. Don't you throw that punch.
Referee Clark telling him not to throw that closed fist. Better do what the referee says. You don't want to get DQ'd.
Just punch him right in the face. Come on.
Edward Draven is lucky that Joey Hyder has control of himself. Going to go into an arm submission here.
I'm good.
Going to see if Draven can tap. Trying to reach for those ropes. He's firmly in the middle of the ring. If they might as well be an inch, if not a mile.
Hyperextended if he doesn't watch out. Raven's got to do something.
Draven back up to his feet. And now laying in the slaps there to the side of Joey Hyder. Didn't do much damage. Joey Hyder once again back in control. Pounding down Edward Draven back into the mat.
Really a different side to him.
Well, Joey Hyder, as I said, could have been hiding this nasty streak. The father of Flawless brought it out, G.I. Joey, as you like to call him.
Yeah, G.I. Joe.
Was going for the razzle-dazzle. Edward Draven not going to let it happen. Throwing him into the corner.
Oh, big mistake there.
Draven had him scouted. Code breaker onto Joey Hyder. And now,
Come on.
has Edward Draven perched up there on the top. Kick now from Edward Draven, trying to ruin the violent delights that Joey Hyder had for him. Up in the air, crossbody, rolls him over. Uh-oh, I can feel it. It's in the air tonight at Woodfield Commons. Here we go. There's the razzle.
don't want to say I'm impressed, but I want to see what he does against, the people. I want to see him go against J2 Strong.
Well, Joey Hyder has impressed me, and that's the last time he has to defend the Kraken coin. His spot in the Classic is cemented. But more importantly, Rose Gold and Tsunami are going to be in a stretcher match. Hopefully the next 2 weeks, we can hear their thoughts on that. I was happy to book it. The issue between those two needs to be decided once and for all. Ladies and gentlemen, tune in next week where we have more action for you, including a match between Lamar Diggs and Brother Azrael.
That's going to be a good one. I knew.
Yes? Yes?
One win away. Kraken coin.
Too much damage. Joey Hyder once again back in control. Pounding down Edward Draven back into the mat.
Really a different side to him.
Well, Joey Hyder, as I said, could have been hiding this nasty streak. The father of Flawless brought it out in G.I. Joey, as you like to call him.
Yeah, G.I. Joe.
Was going for the razzle-dazzle. Edward Draven not going to let it happen. Throwing him into the corner.
Oh, big mistake there.
Draven had him scouted. Code breaker onto Joey Hyder. And now, has Edward Draven perched up there on the top. Kick now from Edward Draven, trying to ruin the violent delights that Joey Hyder had for him. Up in the air, crossbody,
Flash.
rolls him over. I can feel it. It's in the air tonight in quote Phil Collins. Here we go. There's the razzle. And there's the dazzle. Leg is hooked and it's all over.
Well, G.I. Joey keeps his coin. I don't want to say I'm impressed, but I want to see what he does against, the people. I want to see him go against J2 Strong.
Well, Joey Hyder has impressed me, and that's the last time he has to defend the Kraken coin. His spot in the Classic is cemented, but more importantly, Rose Gold and Tsunami are going to be in a stretcher match. Hopefully the next 2 weeks we can hear their thoughts on that. I was happy to book it. The issue between those two needs to be decided once and for all. Ladies and gentlemen, tune in next week where we have more action for you, including a match between Lamar Diggs and Brother Azrael.
That's going to be a good one.
A special thanks to Bless Your Heart Creations for sponsoring this event. Order custom shirts, tumblers, and much more. For more information, contact Bless Your Heart Creations on Facebook or at blessyourheartcreations2003@gmail.com. That's blessyourheartcreations2003@gmail.com.